Happy days. Namaste. Leo. 26th of September to the 2nd of October. 5 cards. 1 overall. And then 4 to either qualify that or beginning, middle and end of the week, depending on how you want to see it. A bit sticky for you, actually. Maybe they need to decide something. What's going on? Okay, so go on, yes. So whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is your sticky thing, actually just go and do it. Whatever you're thinking, I'll do that tomorrow, do that today. I know there's a weekend coming up where you feel, only because I listen to an astrologer, where you feel that you need to get stuff done, and then after that it's a bit of peace. So do what you need to do. Just get it out of the way, do it. I mean, obviously check all your bits and pieces, but yeah, if you've been putting something off, just go and do it. Get it done. But I mean, get it done. The thing is, it's work, because like, get it done, but get it done well and get it done properly. So set yourself some time aside to actually just concentrate on that thing, and have faith and self-belief. Don't think that just because something went wrong last time, you did learn lessons from last time, and you do understand how things work. And just because it maybe have gone pairs up last time doesn't mean it's going to go pairs up this time. So have faith and self-belief in what you're doing. You know you're strong, you know you're capable. You might be absolutely exhausted right now, especially with being a summer baby and the winter coming in and it getting cold and stuff like that. So it might change your outlook a little bit, but just get on and do it. You know, feel the sunshine inside of you, feel the excitement of what you're doing inside of you. You have everything inside of you. This is the comment. You have everything. You have your emotions, you have, which you can utilise, because you can decide, actually, I'm not going to feel down and overwhelmed by this. I'm actually just going to feel happy about this, and I'm going to get it done. You have your action, you have your earthing, and your money coming in, and your thoughts and your action, action. Yeah, so you have got everything that you need. So it is probably just setting aside like 4 hours or something where you're just going to do that in peace and quiet. Maybe get everybody that you live with or around to go out for that particular time. You know, if you have to splash out on a couple of movie tickets, do that, because you need that time to actually concentrate on what it is that you're doing, what you're finishing off. Yeah, and then it's not going to be sticky. See, we're not sticking now. Right, so 5 cards. First card. No, comment. Choice. It's your choice. It's your choice whether you do it or you don't, whether you pursue it or you don't. It's your choice. But do know that you can make that choice to make that happen. So you have to just get into the mind frame that, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set aside that time, and I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to finish that. I'm going to dot those I's and cross those T's. I'm going to sort that one out. Yeah, there's a lot of thinking, because as I'm shuffling, I'm just feeling like about thinking and about breathing and about wanting immediately to actually get up and go and do something else, to sort of, because it's a bit overwhelming. But actually it's about making that time. So now we're done. So the week, the devil, right, okay. So on the comments, the devil is just like, you're not actually chained up unless you decide to be chained up. And that's fear. That's fear of going forward, fear of what you're going to do. I mean, the thing that people say is to be successful, it's scary to be successful. It's much easier to be a dropout, because then you don't have to take responsibility for anything. And yes, if you are successful, you do have to take responsibility for a lot of stuff, Like I say, it's a business. You have to take responsibility to make sure you've got taxes done and you know about what you need to do, and maybe go and get an accountant and know when the timing is right to do that, and which product to pick, and is it congruent with your soul, what you're doing, all that sort of stuff. Do you need to employ people if it gets bigger? How are you going to go forward? But just one step at a time. And the step at a time is to come out of that fear situation and go in and have a look about you, because the chains that are around you, you can take off. And once you do, like I like to say, you're coming up into the light with all this passion, this intuition, this ability to do and be and have. I'm being told. Lookout platform. So we mentioned this earlier. Have a look at what happened in the past and what you did wrong, or what came up that you hadn't expected, and make a note of that, and then put that into your plan. You know, overdo a few things, you know, to make sure, say like it's a tax thing, then overdo, you know, the 20% or however much it is, and just make sure you've got that in a bank account, or you've got that under your mattress or whatever, in case that comes up or something like that. You know, look out platform, see what you did before and what didn't go well, and then come out on with a new plan. Observe, don't absorb. So yeah, so you can observe these thoughts that are coming in that might be trying to wreck you, or might be trying to say, right, get up now and go and do something else. But don't absorb them. Just like sit there, go, yeah, this is coming up for me. This is making me want to run. This is making me want to just go down the movies, or have a bath, or go and see some mates, or just get up and do something else, or watch the telly, or whatever it is, because this is like, I feel quite overwhelmed. But just observe that, and then don't absorb it. Just go, right, okay, well, that's how usually things pan out for me. So yeah, I know that's my usual way of doing stuff. Doesn't mean I've got to do it now. And the usual way of doing stuff is usually it's in the base of our brain, which is like where everything is repeated, and that's easier, and we can fall into that habit again. So we need to override that bit by putting something else in. That's why they say, don't try and stop doing something, just try and do something else instead, because that's retraining your brain. So step away from the self-critic. So step away from the idea that you can't do it, you won't do it, and it's going to go bad and it's going to hurt you somehow. Okay, so you need that 4 hours at least to sit down and make your plan, or finish off that thing with everything taken care of. All the things that from your lookout platform went wrong last time, you need to know how to make them go right this time. So step away from the self-critic that says you can't, because you can. You just have to retrain your mind to know that you can. And then the moon. So is this just an illusion that you can actually do this? Is this an illusion? It's just like, what I'm feeling is, it's like being told, that your self-critic coming in and telling you can't do it. And that's the illusion. That's the illusion, that the repetitive habit that you've got, that's the illusion. That's the illusion. You can actually make it. You can actually go forward with this. Is the negativity around you an illusion? If the fact that you haven't got enough time to sit down and do this, is that an illusion? I'm just going to pull one more card, actually, because I feel the need to, or I've been directed to, which is great. I'm really pleased that I did, because that is follow your star. Follow your star. Do it. Finish the project. Finish the product. It's your choice. You have everything you need. Have some faith. Go on, it's going to be great. Step away from the fear of it. You know, have a look at what you did wrong last time, or what didn't work out last time, and implement the things that you need to implement it this time, which is basically flipping the stuff that went wrong last time to do it right this time. So, and don't get over emotional. Try not to feel that overwhelm. Try not to feel that overwhelm. Okay, so I did pick one more card, which we're going to leave there, and I'm going to put them down. Right, so things change as the river flows. From your previous experiences, you have learned stuff. You have new experiences. You have learned what went well and what didn't go well. And you have learned where your rocks were and which ones you tripped over. So now you can tweak it. Now you can tweak it to your advantage, because you've learned those lessons. So this project, whatever it is, seems like it's time. It's time to get it done and stop sitting on it. It's time to go for it and choose to believe in yourself and choose to set that time aside for yourself in which to actually have the ability and to sit down quietly and muddle through it. It is a big deal because it's like overwhelming you, but step by step you can do that. And then if your critic comes in and goes, I can't do this, I've got to go down the pub for a pint, just go, right, my regular pattern would be to not do this and go down the pub for a pint and think about I'll do it tomorrow, but don't do that. Don't do that. Sit with that for a minute, let it pass, and then carry on. Just tweak your plan, get it sorted, and then, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, you're going to be fine. Things will turn out all right because of the effort you're putting in, and it is your turn. It's your turn to have some sort of success on the back of the input that you're making into your life and possibly that of others. Don't be afraid. Happy days. Namaste.